We are back. Welcome to Baltimore Flava Radio. Right now we have our guest and gospel hip hop artist, Loudmouth.
Hey, how y'all doing?
How you doing,
How's
man?
everybody doing?
Man, welcome to Baltimore Flava Radio, man. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, man. Feeling great.
That's good.
How you
man.
doing?
I'm good. I cannot complain.
I'm sitting back listening to y'all goofy, man.
That's this one. It's
I'm like, I told me so many church members to listen, and I know they like, I'm going to hear it Monday. They gonna be like, oh my God.
I ain't say nothing. That's them.
No, you good? Because like, we had to keep it real.
definitely.
We had to keep it real for the people.
It's that right there.
It's all good, yo. It's all good. It's fun.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, man. So let's start back, to the beginning, of course, man. First, how did you get the name Loudmouth?
Well, look, really, I used to draw all the time. I used to draw this character with his face, and he'd be screaming out and like stuff like that. My mom was like, "You Loudmouth, that's you." And I was like, "Yeah, whatever." So it took me a while to adopt the name. So then I came up with some reason why it really was, instead of telling people my mother gave me the name. Like people are loudmouths for a lot of reasons. Me, I'm a loudmouth for Jesus, and then that kind of stuff. So
Okay.
That's dope.
yeah, thank you.
So when did you first? Okay, let me ask you this.
Okay.
When you first started rapping, was it like worldly or was it gospel when you first started rapping?
It was worldly.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I was working with Platinum Sounds with Mike Sal and all them.
I heard it.
And I was on the verge, like I signed a contract with him and all that stuff, and I was on the verge of working on a deal with Under Armour. I was like, oh, we about to get some money, and then all of a sudden Jesus spoke to me and said, "It's worth your soul," and I was like, oh. So when that happened, I just like, yeah, I told them. They were kind of mad, but then when they actually heard me, what I could actually do with Christian rap, they was like, oh, we're gonna work with you. But Mike died, and I was kind of like doing my own thing. So yeah.
Wow. So you said like God kind of spoke to you.
Yeah.
How far along were you in the process before he actually spoke to you?
Well, man, I grew up in the church. Your mom was like, "You're going to church," and you be like, "Oh." So look, I grew up in the church, but I really didn't. I mean, I was in church, but I wasn't in church. You feel me? Like I was still running around the streets, smoking, doing all types of dumb stuff. And then I guess to say when I was like 23, after I got out of a relationship. I hope she ain't listening. She gonna call me like, "What you say?" I was about 23. Yeah. And basically, I know people were like you sound funny, but I actually heard God speak to me, and he was like, "Yeah, get out of this. She ain't the one for you. You need to focus on your music." And I'm like, man, am I tripping? I was looking around the room and stuff like, I'm tripping. I'm gonna stop smoking soon. But definitely, I stopped smoking. But yeah, I definitely heard it a couple times, and I was like, all right. So when I finally got rid of the situation, we was unequally yoked and stuff like that. When I got out of the situation, I started focusing on Christian rap, and then really I stuck around in it because people were telling me like, "Yo, your words changed my life," and I didn't know Christian rap even existed. So right then and there, I knew that it was a platform that was needed.
How'd you know Christian rap existed?
I mean, I don't know.
Or you just like start rapping?
When I was little, God been training me to do music since I was little. My father was a musician, and I've been playing music and stuff since I was little, and I didn't know this was all coming together to come be a rapper and producer. I was going through this my whole life. So I didn't know nothing about Christian rap. Nothing. I heard like Chosen Disciples when I was younger. Somebody gave me a CD, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool. They rap about God on here. This is awesome." And after a while, it was whack, and I was like, "Oh, I'm throwing this away. I'm not listening to this." And then I heard a few other gospel rappers. I was like, "Oh, these dudes are really whack." So I just began to keep listening to Jigga, T.I., and all those guys and stuff coming up, and they were cool. But I knew that if I was going to do Christian rap, it couldn't be whack at all. You gotta get your respect as a lyricist and stuff out there, so people can actually hear what you're talking about. You can't be out there like.
I was gonna ask you that because
I don't know what they be saying. I be trying.
I was gonna say like, I want to say I'm gonna ask a question. May not even come out right if it's no offense to anybody.
No, go ahead.
But if you're in church, right? Like some people will be like, they don't care if you like rhyming anything, more so looking for your message. You know what I'm saying?
They listen. It depends on the event. Like if I'm going to St. Stephen's,
Right,
I'll go hard.
right,
I go hard. I'll be like, and then
But then it's probably would you do something different depending on the age group of people that are there?
Yeah, it depends on. I'll look at the church.
Because like my grandma would be like,
I always have backup.
Child.
I always have backup plans. When I get there and I see a lot of mature people, then I'll say, oh, let's play track 3. But if I see young kids,
Dame Crew.
Yeah, I get happy when I see young folk because they understand. So
then
I just go in.
Yeah.
That's what's that.
So let's talk about like your actual performances.
Okay.
How many performances would you say you've done thus far?
Hundreds.
Wow.
Yeah, I've done hundreds. I can't even count.
He done way more than us now.
Now, we gotta do something.
I'm doing something.
I thought you had all the connects.
I do. I got the juice, you ain't know?
Well, they not showing up.
You don't know what I'm doing in the studio without you.
And out of all the performances that you've done, which one or which ones were your most memorable?
Well, it's hard to say because a lot, but the ones that I really appreciate when is a young man that come to me and say, "You changed my life," and those are the ones I really appreciate because that's what it's all about when you're doing Christian music. Is a message, and how can that message help people and get them through to the church or get them to know Christ or something different they can do to change their life. I might do a song about not being able to find a job. And the guy would be like, "Yo, I'm feeling your message because I went to college. I can't find a job." And it'll make him push much harder because he know he ain't the only one out there. So I try to make music that really touch. And then there's the other side. Where I'm like real crunk. People just know there's a new platform out there. Like, oh no, we like Christian rap. That's cool, yo. So my whole thing is just to bring people closer to Christ or bring people to the church or just change their outlook on life and how things are happening for them. So. Yeah,
what's your process? Like, do you write or do you like something you go through and then you do it, or you listen to people's stories and then write?
So much in my life that I write about it. I've been through every emotion that you could think of, from depression and suicide. I overcame that. Like I've overcame all that stuff. Like everything you can think of, I've been through it. And when I write my music, it comes from a genuine place. So when they hear the music, they can relate to it. You can relate to something I say. He can relate to something I say. So it's all about what I've been through in life to get to where I'm at right now.
Who are actually mixture both? Who are your hip hop influences?
My influences?
Yes.
Well, you're a jigger. It's like, oh, my Christian fans are listening. It's the devil. No,
it's Illuminati.
Illuminati. No, I'm gonna stop playing.
No, we playing.
I'm playing. Yeah. No, Jay-Z. I like T.I. I like any lyrical part. Ludacris. I like Busta. I like. Who out now? I like J. Cole. I listen to J. Cole. I like lyricists.
Okay.
So when lyricists, I don't like people that get on and
because it's a beat.
Oh my God, I can't.
Young Thug.
Oh no.
He's not a rapper.
He wears jeggings and has
he wear what I wear.
Blonde dreadlocks. He wear what you wear.
It's definitely true.
But I don't understand. I really try to sit back and listen to what they be saying. I don't understand. I feel like I'm old.
I know
now,
it'd be like lifestyle.
Yeah. I like the beat. That harmony was rocking. But I don't understand nothing. Even Future, like, ooh.
I'm a beat
Yo, I really be trying to listen to him and I can't understand. I don't like it.
So who are your gospel influences then? With that
My gospel influences, I gotta say what Lecrae is doing is amazing because he's actually like the most popular, the biggest. I like Andy Mineo, he's a freaking monster, and I like my squad, Reach Movement. I like She Flows. I like D Black. I like Riff Raff. I like my squad. My squad is tough. Reachmovement.com. Well, my squad is. I think I have like the meanest squad as far as like lyricism because we actually compete with each other. Oh, wow. We be like it's like we battling each other all the time. Like
y'all like the gospel Wu-Tang?
Yeah, exactly. New Tang. I love it though. I like the competition. Like I've come from a place where you come from world and you gotta be nice. Remember the old days when you had to be real nice to rap?
The old
get any play? Yeah.
The old days.
Yeah, before his time, man.
I like that.
He remember when I first started Christian rapping. He was there.
I was there. I don't know if you first started, but I seen you before.
I was there.
It's a whole.
Oh, you was the
He was
A1
there.
day one.
He was
Oh,
there when
we
they was like, "Come rap," and I had to hold a piece of paper up on stage, like I can't remember my words.
That's the St. Stephen's. I was there.
You was at St. Stephen's?
Yeah, I went to St. Stephen's a minute ago. Don't. Oh, you just waved your hand at me.
Girl,
Was that shade?
I was
I
going
think that
to
was
St.
plenty of
Stephen's
shit.
since 2002. And then, like, I took a hiatus, then I came back, and now I just don't live out that way no more. What is, what, I feel like you got some. I'm not even talking to you. I'm not even gonna ask.
come back, Jim.
I get the word on church. I mean, online.
Oh god.
What? Why I do all that?
Because you gotta be in the house.
No, I do like. I'd rather be. I ain't gonna lie. But I mean, I got a job.
Look, but at least you looking.
like, well, I got
I gotta work.
At least you
But
watch
when I
it.
don't work, I do go
At
to
least you
church.
watch it. At least you watch it.
Yeah.
'Cause a lot of people don't do nothing.
Cause I be seeing my mama.
And it's not throwing things
My
at
mama
anybody.
be on No, for real, I do. And I got like, dang, don't you be trying to question my faith. You don't know my life.
No, I was just talking about God would like to see you there sometimes.
Hey,
God
go.
would like to see you sometimes.
Like, when the last time you had wafers and juice?
Oh, that's this weekend.
When the last
That's
time you dad going to communion?
Last month, don't come for me.
Oh, snap, I didn't know.
Don't come for Matter of fact, ain't that this weekend?
It is.
Oh, okay, because if I
She
ain't go to
knew
church,
it,
I know
though.
though.
She knew
Oh,
it.
I know what weekend it
She
is.
knew it.
I know what Sunday it
Y'all
is.
better go renew y'all covenant.
Ooh.
Anyway,
Yeah.
back to our guest.
Yeah.
What he doing? So you have any albums, anything out? Like,
Right.
is it like? I don't mean to cut you off, but like because of is it the sound like you drop mixtapes?
Yeah, I got mixtape I'm about to
okay.
drop in probably about another month or so, and it's called Ammunition. And we use the things that the devil throws at us, and we use it as ammunition. Now, I don't know if we're gonna shoot it or not, but but it's ammunition. I got a couple old albums out, but I'm not focusing on them. I'm focused on the new album, and plus I'm the head of production, so I'm working on 9 artist albums right now.
Oh really?
So I wake up, go to work, come home, make beats until I go to sleep, and I do that all day long.
So let me ask you a question. Do you sit back and just be at awe with where God has put you?
Yeah, definitely. I thought I'd be dead, man. I thought I'd be dead. Thought I'd be gone. I thought I wouldn't be here right now talking to anybody about my story. I thought I would have killed myself or got myself killed or something like that. So when I actually sit back and see how far he brought me maturing in spirit and, me just looking at life and accepting life for what it is and loving it, I'm just thankful for everything he's ever done for me.
Wow.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So before
I don't have a roster. It's like,
You single? You ready to mingle?
I'm single and I thought I was ready to mingle.
See how he answered that?
so easy.
He thought
There's
he
nothing.
was.
There's nothing wrong with mingling. There's nothing wrong with
ain't
it.
nothing wrong
You
with
single until you married, and that's the word. I'm messing with him. No, I'm messing with you, bro. It's okay.
Awkward.
All right, we're gonna go into commercial break and then
What is commercial?
because I don't know what I was about to say. You go ahead and take us to a commercial break. Go
We're
ahead.
gonna take a quick commercial break. We'll be back with more Baltimore Flava Radio.com.
Or you can say at radioonfire.com.
Dot